Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Where are we going next? Today we're north of Cancun actually, and we're in Costa Mujeres. We're at Planet Hollywood, Cancun. This is the family side of the resort, and we've toured through the adults only as well. We're not going to go over to the adults only, but if you've already watched our adults only video and you wanted to come over and check out the amenities, we're going to do that in this video. So I'm standing out front of the lobby here. This is where you'd be dropped off by your airport transportation. As we started the video off, you can get this really cool photo opportunity here with this like superstar and the Planet Hollywood logo. We're gonna go inside and check out what's offered here at Planet Hollywood. So without further ado, let's head inside. So one thing that they do here at Planet Hollywood is kind of try to simulate and make it seem like, you know, you've gone to a different planet and this is sort of like your chance to experience Hollywood essentially. The first part of that is actually kind of neat because as soon as you walk into the lobby here, I think what the bellmen do here is they press a little button and then they do this kind of like welcome with like fireworks on the simulated ceiling here. And that kind of like gives you your first kind of entry, and if there's any people in the lobby, they'll clap for you and things like that. So I'm gonna see if they can actually do that for us here. And they've got some beautiful fountains out front here. We've got really cool architecture here. This is giving me like Epcot vibes from Disney World. All right, well, let's see what happens when I walk inside here. The music changed. And you can see that they've clapped and everything. Everybody over at the main desk is clapping, and as you can see, there's like fireworks at the top here. So they do this for... Thank you. Thanks, man. Awesome. So you can see, I'll try to flip it over the other way, but you can see there's like welcome in all kinds of different languages and fireworks on the ceiling, and the music changes. So that's kind of neat. So that's actually the end of the little sound bite there, but that welcomes you in when you check in. So I love that. That's just such a cool little, it just makes you smile as you come into the lobby here. So get your vacation off to a great start. So again, this is the lobby. So we'll just take a few steps back here and point a few things out. Over here to the left is the front desk area. This is where you can check in and check out of the hotel and visit guest services. Scattered throughout the resort, or scattered throughout the lobby, is lots of different seating options with different styles here. Really cool accent lights. And then we've got some really neat memorabilia too, which you'll find scattered through the hotel. So this is a costume worn, I'm just reading from the sign here, it's a chariot costume worn by one of the cast members in the Hunger Games. So you might recognize that if you've seen the Hunger Games. And then over on this side, we've got a costume also worn in the Hunger Games as well. And then over on this side of the lobby, we've got the Star Class check-in. So this will be like if you've come in with a Star Class addition to your stay, this is where you'll check into the hotel. So this is exclusive to Star Class members, and you'll get a bit of a more private check-in and private experience here. So Star Class is basically their sort of like upgraded experience here at the hotel. So you can come as a regular guest, or you can upgrade to Star Class and then get a few different options and things like that on your stay. This door right here will lead you out to like the main area, the hub, where you can find all the restaurants and amenities and walk all the way to the pool and go to your room and things like that. Over here is the PH, or Planet Hollywood Experiences, where you can do tours and activities. And sorry if there's a bit of a hum in the background. Somebody's just doing some vacuuming on the seats right now, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. And then in the far corner of the lobby is a premier bar where you can get a drink and enjoy some cocktails with friends and family. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at these things. Again, just going through the lobby, you can see some beautiful seats, lots of different cool styles here. And then this is the Planet Hollywood store here. So I'll just like peek in here and just give you a little bit of a sample as to what's here. So you can see just some t-shirts, branded stuff, Planet Hollywood. Same thing over here, you can see some t-shirts, some coffee mugs, beer glasses, hats. So we've already taken a look at this Star Class check-in. And just on from that, we have an elevator and some stairs, and this is going to take us up to the disco, or the nightclub. We're upstairs now. There are some washrooms just off to the left here, and this is a really cool entrance to the disco nightclub. And again, I'm sure it looks really cool at nighttime too. And it's called Studio. So this is the bar here. I'll get you a better view this way with the lighting. Here's some more seats, and you can get like a bottle service as well. And there's the main stage here too. And as we come out this way, there actually is like a little terrace. So the music will come out here as well. And you've got some high tops and bar stools. You've got a nice couch here. This looks pretty exclusive here. There's only one couch out here in the terrace area, but there's some more high tops over here. Oh my gosh. There's Iron Man right there. So yeah, they do have characters walking around the hotel. So this morning we saw Superman, we saw Wonder Woman, we saw Spider-Man. I think I said Superman, Spider-Man. There's Iron Man, we saw Thor. Great opportunity for like photo ops for your kids. This is the main stage here. Yesterday was Formula 1 Grand Prix day, so they had the Formula 1 Grand Prix on the screen. If there's any like particularly big sporting events while you're staying here, they'll probably put it up on the screen as well, and you can watch on a big screen here just outside on the terrace. So these are the Cancun, or the Planet Hollywood Cancun rooms over here, and then just over here they have some more rooms, and then it wraps around across this way, and there's some amenities behind the building here, and the rooms kind of wrap around the other side over there too. And obviously, as you can see, the beach is just further along as you walk down this way. So we'll head back inside, back to the lobby, and we'll check out some of the amenities before we head down into the pool and beach area. Back in the lobby now, and you've probably seen this green car here through some of the other pictures in the lobby here. This is Brian O'Connor's Mitsubishi from Fast and the Furious. This could be the actual one that they used to race, as you can see on the screen here. So carrying on through the lobby, this is the desk for fast drivers. There's nothing set up at the moment, but this is a like a simulated driving experience where you can do like a kind of a drag strip in a car. And I'll take you guys outside right now to show you kind of what fast drivers looks like. Okay, so I'm just standing out front of the hotel area. This is where we started the tour off. And if we turn over this way, you'll see these big gray doors with the Hollywood Fast Drivers logo on it. And this is where the driving experience is. And here are the cars right here, and then the racetrack just goes all the way down here. So it's just a small little kind of like drag strip. I bet you it kind of launches you quite quickly and then almost maybe stops you as quickly as almost it begins, because yeah, it just ends just right there. But you probably get a pretty cool little adrenaline rush from the acceleration from these cars here. And they're just on a track, so it's not like you're driving and you can't really steer them, but you can kind of simulate the experience. So back in the lobby now, this is the PH Experiences. This is where you can get tours and book any activities and stuff that you'd like to do while you're here in Mexico. You could visit Chichen Itza, which we did a long time ago, maybe I'd say about 4 years ago when we started our YouTube channel. We have a video for that where we visited Chichen Itza. We can do a catamaran, and you can also do some like hiking and ATV adventures in the jungle. So one thing I will mention is that tour operators will be located in the lobby here. So if you've come in with a tour operator like TUI or Sunwing, you can either find them here, or I'll show you the other location they might be located. Coming through the other side of the lobby, this is where the front desk is located, and guest services, and also a washroom just located right here beside the front desk. And then turning over this way, we've got our first bar, and this is called the Premier Bar. And I think my take on this is that it's the first bar that you're gonna kind of experience while you're at the resort, so it's the Premier. And if you come in here, I like the film strip entry that you have to walk through. Cool little like lighting elements on the back here. Oh, sounds like there's a new guest arriving, so they're gonna welcome them. I think that's so cool. And then back in the Premier Bar, you can see there's some seats here. You've got some like movie posters on the wall here, and then a TV screen that you can get some information at that's of the things that are happening at the resort. So one more shot at the Premier Bar, and then we'll head out to the main lobby area. So I'm aiming for these doors right here. These are the sliding doors that are gonna lead me outside. So out into the outdoor area, you can turn left or right here. So left is gonna lead down to the buffet, one restaurant, the coffee shop, spa and fitness center, and the arcade as well. And then down this way is gonna lead to some resort shops and the movie theater, and also some more a la carte restaurants. So I'll show you guys a map of the resort just to show you kind of like a little bit of wayfinding here. So we started the tour out here. This is where the Hollywood Fast Drivers was located, just on this area here. It just drives down this little strip right there. We toured the lobby, and now we're standing here just in front of the outdoor theater. We're gonna head down this way and check out the main area here. And then we're gonna head down this way and check out the shops and a la carte restaurants. Then we'll move over into the rest of the hotel all the way in here to show you the pools, lazy river, kids club, splash pad, and then we'll end up the tour here on the beach. So I'll put a QR code on the screen right now. So if you wanted to access this map and take a look at the legend and all the numbers and where they're allocated before you come down for your trip, you can do that with a QR code on the screen. So it's gonna get a little busy down here, which is expected. It's probably prime breakfast time at the moment, so that's probably why it's getting very busy over by the buffet here. But if we turn over this way, this is like sort of a spot where you can raise the bar on your trip and purchase some alcohol that's not on the bar list if you'd like some more top shelf alcohol. If we turn over this way, we got a better look at the Hollywood stage here, and this is where they do most of the theater shows, if not all the theater shows, in the evening time. There's an outdoor entry to the Premier Bar and Lounge as well, just here. And then this is the sign for the bar. There's a cool photo opportunity here. There's like a hashtag as well you could use, vacation like a star, at the Planet Hollywood, this big chair. Just beside that, we've got the a la carte, the Mexican La Cocina, and there's another photo opportunity here. You can stick your face through the holes here and get like a cool Mexican themed shot. And again, it's not open at the moment, so I don't think it's gonna, it's not gonna open the doors, but I'll see if I can get a shot of the menu, and then you can see what food is offered here at the Mexican restaurant. Okay, so here's the outdoor seating for SoCal, and as you can see, it's kind of busy here, with lots of people just kind of hanging out, either waiting for a table, or eating, or going inside. But you'll basically check in at the front desk here. This is for the adults only spot. And once your table is ready, they'll let you go inside. But if you're not from the adults only, there's a separate check-in, and I'll show you that in just a second. We only waited about, maximum 5-6 minutes for a table to go inside. Wrapping around this way, there's some more outdoor seating for SoCal, the buffet. And then if we look over this way, this is going to be a walkway leading out to the Courtyard Area, and then over to the left entryway to the building 24. There's the guest rooms over this way. And another notable thing here, which I'm surprised it's actually not busier right now, is Fuel Coffee Co. And this is a little coffee shop that you can get espressos, lattes, coffee, matcha, fruit juices, ice cream, pastries, and things like that. So there's some of the ice cream. There's some pastries over here as well. They have some really impressive coffee machines here, like to make espresso and espresso beverages. And over here is the menu, which I'll try to zoom in on a little bit so you can see what's offered here. So once you've got your drink, you can come out either to here or take it with you, and there's some spots to sit out here and enjoy your coffee or your pastry. Oh, there's some more superhero characters. Let's see if I can get a shot of them here. Hello! How's it going? Yeah, nice. That's cool. Bye! I don't know why I said bye to her. It's not hi. Carrying down this way, this is going to be kind of a courtyard area. It's very nice and shaded. You got lots of like shade up here. There's not too much sunlight through here, but it's nice and warm, and there's a real nice breeze coming through. But you got more outdoor seating for SoCal. Even more outdoor seating over here for SoCal if it gets really busy, and then some washrooms over here too. I'm gonna tell you one thing, visit these washrooms because they have diffusers in there and it smells really, really nice. We've got some more superhero characters. Looks like we got Superman, there he is. How's it going, man? Hey, how's it going? Then we got Iron Man over there too. All right, so awesome photo opportunities here. You can get some pictures with superheroes. And this is the main entry for SoCal here. So there's some people waiting to go into the buffet. And if you're staying at the Planet Hollywood Cancun, not the adults only, this is where you would check in for the buffet. A couple things down this way, we've got the Pumped Fitness Center. So that's just up here. We'll see if I can go in and take a look at some of the stuff offered here at Pumped. This is the logo here for Pumped. We've got the schedule here for all the different activities. and you can kind of match up the color to the different areas and where these things are located. So some things are located at the fitness center, the adult scene pool, and the family's activity pool. He was just telling me that these stairs here, oh, this is really nice. I love the lighting. The stairs lead up to the cardio area and some classes, group fitness classes, and sports courts. So I'll take a peek in here. It's actually really nice in here. There's lots of different variety of equipment, some machines. They've got some power racks across the back here, some good vibes. And they've got all kinds of like dumbbells and benches to do some exercises over there. You can get some towels and water and things like that just over here to refresh on your workout. All right, so coming up the stairs, we've got some stationary bikes, treadmills, and we've got some ellipticals over here as well. And then in here, we've got, ooh, a really nice studio here. So we've got some exercise equipment on here. We've got some boxing bags over here, as you can see on the wall. And then over here, we've got some spin bikes that'll set up like a spin class and stuff too that you can do. So this is like a nice little group fitness studio here where you can do some classes. And then this door here will give us access to the sports courts. So here we've got some basketball. This is like actually looks like a full-size basketball court. And also they've got like a soccer net too. And then over here, we've got like a really nice tennis court here. And then just over here as well, a second tennis court. I just wanted to let you guys know that I was in the gym at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was not too busy, but once it got around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, it got very busy. And now at 10 o'clock, it's not very busy at all. So it seems to be the sweet spot is like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock is the busy time. And then it kind of dies down through the day as people head to the beach. Our next stop is PH Spa, the beauty bar. I actually haven't been in here on our stay, but this is where you can get some services done like massage therapy, facials, manicures, and things like that. All right, so on the menu there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a QR code you can scan as well to get the spa menu. So I'll leave that there for a moment. And you can check out the services offered here at the spa. So at PH Spa, I just got some information from the lady at the desk there. They said that if you're a Star Class member, you get access 1 hour to hydrotherapy on your trip. That's not 1 hour per day, that's just 1 hour per trip. And then if you go for a massage or any treatments, you get hydrotherapy access included in that as well. Just to let you know, that was SoCal there, and we're gonna turn to the left here. All right, so coming down the walkway here, this would be the walkway down to the pool area and also to the guest rooms. Down over here, there's like a giant chest. So down from the giant chest, and again, all the way down the hallway from the SoCal buffet is the Planet Play. And this is the little arcade you can go to here. There's lots of different cool things you can play and do here. And then just to the right of that, before we head in, I'll show you that this is where the clinic or the doctor is located, and that's open 24 hours if you were to need that. So there's lockers here, you can place your things. They've even got some like branded merchandise too. And here's the front, hi. Here's the front area here, and ooh, that looks really nice, Planet Play. All right, so here's the trampoline area. We've got like a little basketball court. So this was at an additional cost. So there's actually, I think they said it was $20 per hour. And they've got lots of cool games. They've got these like, this reminds me of American Gladiators. They've got this little turny thing here that you got to jump over. And then basically like your traditional trampoline park over here too, just to blow off some energy. And then upstairs is the arcade, so we'll take a look at that in just a second. All right, we're going on an official tour here. Before we go upstairs to the arcade, down this hallway here is where the splatter rooms are. So this gentleman here said he's going to show me what the splatter rooms look like so you can see. Cool, thank you very much. Oh wow, oh my gosh. So this is what it looks like inside here. You can see this side here, you can see all the paint splattered on the wall, and they've obviously got black lights too with glow-in-the-dark paint. But yeah, this is it. It actually smells like paint in here too. So you can paint on the walls, you can throw paint at each other, you can have paint wars with like little pistols, but that's kind of cool. Definitely a very unique activity. So now we're heading upstairs to check out the arcade. I think it's just so cool in here. I saw this Planet Play while I was here this week. There's so much to offer here. It's such a cool little place. You could literally spend a kind of a whole day here just getting out of the sun. Let me just explain that you have to get one of these cards here, an activity card, and you can load it up with money, and then each game takes a little bit of money off of your card. So you've got these cool lightsabers, but I think they're saying not to touch them because they're more for decoration. And then lots of different arcade games here, as you can see. Foosball, we've got skee ball games, basketball, driving games. We've got a Walking Dead game, air hockey, and then some like almost like a little carnival game for little ones. Yeah, crane games. We've got pool here too. So yeah, this is really neat. Okay, so now we're gonna head all the way back to the main lobby area where we turned left to go down this corridor, and we're gonna go down right and check out some of the more food and a la carte options down that way. So I just came from this hallway here. We just checked out everything down that hallway, the buffets, Planet Play, the fitness center and spa. And then if we turn over this way, this is where we came out of the main lobby here. So we're gonna head to the right here, but I'll give you a little view of the theater area. So what they do is they actually bring out a lot of chairs here in the evening time and you set up the seating area, but during the day it's just like an open courtyard, so it doesn't get too cluttered in here. All right, so back up on the terrace here, we turn over this way. So this little programs board here is gonna give us an indication of what's going on at the hotel today, and they change this up every day. I'll see if I can, yeah, it's a little bit glared there, but I think you can see that. So you can see the location, the time, and the event that's happening. And over here you can see what show is playing, the special event that happens before the show. And then they just show some pictures and stuff about what's going to be happening. So it looks like it's Mexican show tonight with karaoke, and I think they have mariachis as well too. So yeah, definitely check out this board to see what's happening at the hotel. So this little office here, if you come down and you're getting married, this is where you'd come to do some of your wedding planning in this wedding planning office here. There's some additional seating, so these seats are going to be used a bit more for the theater. You can obviously hang out at them any time of the day, but they do get a little bit busier towards the showtime. So coming over this way, this is the windows here. This is going to be for the Steakhouse. Also, one thing to mention before we head down this corridor is that they'll set up hookahs here as well. So they're $45 for the hookah, and you can get some different flavors. But if we turn over this way, we can see a quote from Ernest Hemingway, "Wine and friends are a great blend." And then right now they just have fruit set up on the bar, but in the afternoon / evening, this is all set up for drinks and drink service. And there are servers that will come around during the theater time to bring you drinks. So there's the sign for Twist. And then there is a little dance floor here too. I think this happens a little bit later in the evening. They'll set up some like lights and things and a little band just on the stage here. But I will just caution you that this composite deck boarding here, some of it has kind of lifted in some areas, and I actually tripped on one earlier on in the week. So just be careful walking through here, because this is kind of a bit of a through traffic way to go to your room. So as I just said, if you walk down this corridor, this will lead you to the rooms of the Cancun side, and then this building is actually the adult scene here. And then through this little entryway here, this opening, that's going to lead into the Planet Hollywood adult scene. So we did a whole other tour of the adult scene and what's included over there. So you can check out that video if you wanted to see what's down that way. So turning back around this way and heading past Twist, we have our one of our a la carte restaurants, and this one's called Sunset Strip. I actually really like this one. We went to the Steakhouse earlier on in the week, and it was really, really tasty. So it did take a little bit of time to get the actual food because it was quite busy, but the ambience in there, the atmosphere was really nice, and the food was absolutely delicious as well. So definitely Steakhouse is a pretty good one, but we did notice the portion sizes were a little bit small, so just take note of that. So carrying on down here, I will share with you one thing about the a la cartes that we found was a bit of a drawback, that if you don't come by about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, definitely anything past that, there's going to be quite a waiting list. So we came down one time at 8:30, 9 o'clock because we had a bit of a late day at the beach, and all the a la carte restaurants had waiting lists closed and had about 29 families on the waiting list to get into the restaurants, which we found a little bit crazy. So just take note of that. This a la carte here is the Sutra, and that's the Indian restaurant, and there's a hookah lounge in here as well. So we actually haven't visited this a la carte. Oh, it's open. I'm just gonna pop in here and take a look. I think all the lights, oh yeah, all the lights are off, but you can get a little bit of a feel of what it's like in here. And then I haven't really been showing the other side of the corridor, just because that's just shops. So we've got some like jewelry, sunglasses, just beachwear, souvenirs, and souvenirs here, and then beachwear just over here at Pier 27. So coming around this way, we can see the entryway to the sports bar. And the sports bar has some soft drinks and definitely beer, cold beer on tap. And you can watch some sports obviously here too. Looks like they've got some like condiments on the table, so you can probably get some like, you know, pub or bar food. And check out some of the memorabilia on the walls here too, just get some air conditioning. And then there's a nice little bar up here. And a pool table just here too. So nice place to come and switch up the vibes a little bit. And that sports bar is called Overtime Sports Bar. And then moving along, we've got Sixth Sense. And Sixth Sense is actually like an additional experience here. So it's like a quote-unquote chef's table experience. So I'll put up the, I'll show you this TV screen here while I'm talking about it. But there's some different pricing options. So there's basically two prices. So I'll put up the pricing on the screen so you can take a look at it a bit closer. But yeah, so the first price is basically all your food and everything you get without the wine pairings, and then you can tack on the wine pairings, and that's the more expensive option here too. But yeah, there's like, if you choose the wine pairing, there's actually like a sommelier that'll actually stick with you and pair wines with each course, or you can opt for just the non-wine experience as well. So this is the entryway to Sixth Sense here. I can just push in here. Oh yeah, look at this. Ooh, wow, this is really nice. So you can see this is the table you'll be eating at, and there's some really nice decor and some movie nods on the wall. And I think this is actually where the chef is right here, just cooking all the meals, just right in front of you here too. So definitely a cool experience if you wanted to level up your experience or your vacation. And then our final a la carte here is East, the sushi and teppanyaki bar. I'll put some pictures in because we did visit here. And again, this is something you have to come very early to, and not make a reservation, but just get your name on the list or get here quite early. And yeah, we really enjoyed this. This is the a la carte restaurant that I found had the biggest portions and delicious food. So definitely recommend the sushi and teppanyaki bar here at East. So then just outside and across from East is the cinema. And I like this now showing, it's very movie-like here. So I'll see if I can get a picture. This thing changes quite often, but if you want to pause the screen right now, you can get a look at the different movies that are offered here. I think this is in Spanish at the moment, and there is an English version here I can show in just a second. But they got Super Mario Brothers, which is a pretty recent movie. So if we come into here, they've got some movie posters, and then they've got an Avengers poster, and then an old school Titanic poster too. And if we come through here, this is where the movie theater is located. I was actually pretty surprised how really nice this is in here. This is actually like a legitimate movie theater. Oh yeah, one more thing to mention is we've got some ping pong tables here too, and then some shops that we pointed out earlier. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna head all the way back to the main lobby area, and we're gonna start heading down towards the pools and beaches and check out all the amenities and the different activities that are offered all the way in through the pools, point out a couple more a la carte restaurants, and we'll finish up on the beach. All right, so here we go. The theater is just off to our left. We're gonna head down the pathway here, and this is gonna lead us down into the activity area and the pool area here at Planet Hollywood Cancun. And just a reminder that this side of the hotel is totally accessible for the guests staying at adults only as well, the adult scene. Just across the pathway here, there's a giant hedge. It's called the Hedge Maze. So I don't know if it's like up and running right now. I don't know if they have got like the maze actually mapped out inside the hedge right now. Yeah, there is an entryway right here. So you probably could go in, but some of the hedges are kind of growing together a bit. So carrying on this way, there's some spaces over here. There's some that's a smoking area just over there, because Mexico passed a law that smoking has to be done in designated areas now. So this is the designated smoking area. And then down this way, there's a couple buildings here for conferences, and then the PH experiences. But we're gonna actually head this way to the left to take a look at some of the pool activities over here. You can see some sports courts over here too. I'll see if I can get a better view of those. There's a basketball court, soccer court like we saw in the fitness center, and there's also a volleyball court over there too. So coming over this way, just to get a little bit of wayfinding here, because there is a lot to show here. If we come down this pathway, there's two food offerings. So we've got Gusto Italian restaurant here, and then just in front of us here is Guy Fieri's, like the actual guy from Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives. There's a burger joint here just there. So we'll take a look at those a bit closer. The main pool for the Planet Hollywood Cancun is over here, and as well as the lazy river. And then over this way is like the Jurassic splash pad and the mini golf. So let's go take a look at those over here. All right, so we're over here at the Jurassic splash pad here. I'll just point out too that there is a bar here. I know you guys know I like to just kind of keep my distance away from splash pads and stuff. I just don't want to film anyone directly right in front of them, but I will try to point a couple things out from a distance here. So we've got some cool slides right there and this big cave. There's some dinosaurs here. This splash pad there that's gonna dump water down. There it goes. Oh wow, that was a lot of water. And then through here you can see some dinosaur bones just there, like a little splash pad and like little water pistols. And then lots of different, like, you know, structures and stuff to climb on, and small slides too for really little ones. And there's like lots of shade offered through here too. You can find a lounge chair and hang out while your kids play in the splash pad. So this is a view of the hotel. I really like the architecture here. I'm totally digging this like Epcot spaceship Earth pattern here. And we did some tours of hotel rooms at the adult scene. I think they're the same. And well, you can check those out on our YouTube channel as well. We've got a director's suite and just one of the junior suites as well. Here's one of the activities here you can do. It is really hot, so bring some water. But this is the mini golf. The mini golf, I'm gonna be honest here, looks a little unforgiving because literally you can miss the area. There's no walls on the side. It'll just kind of trickle off into the grass. So it looks pretty challenging actually, this mini golf course here. And I'll also show you the entrance area to Jurassic Splash Park. They've kind of got it like built like the Jurassic Park kind of entryway to the, you know, the Jurassic Park they made in the movie. So turning over this way, we can see a really cool photo opportunity with this Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then we've got Stars Kids Club here. So it's anywhere from 4 to 12 years old, and they have lots of different things like crafts and theater, and like they'll take them into the splash park, take them to the lazy river and things like that. And it's included in your resort fee, so that's great. Oh, there it is, look, Shipwreck Cove. I like this. And yeah, there it is. Oh, they've got like a pirate here too. I think that's a very pale looking Jack Sparrow. That's pretty cool. Very cool theming, very cool picture opportunity. And there's the pirate ship. So just beside the splash park here is Guy Fieri's burger joint. It's actually called Guy's Burger Joint. And you can pick up some burgers and french fries, onion rings and things like that. I'm gonna see if I can head inside, if I can get a look at some of the food offered here. So there is a menu here. I'm gonna see if I can try to get you guys a look at the menu. Yeah, so there isn't like a whole lot of selection here, but it is kind of cool just to grab some burger and fries here at the burger joint. So coming over this way, I'll point out, since we're on a bit of, since we're talking about food, I'll show you Gusto, the Italian restaurant. And again, this is one that we haven't visited yet, but they do have like pizzas and things like that and traditional Italian food. Well, actually, there is no menu right now, but I'll see if, oh, there is a menu. I'm gonna see if I can get a look at. So if we look at starters, you can get a look at the offerings here. And you can pause the screen at any time to get a closer look. There's some pizza. And finally some pasta. And I think they have like a terrace seating just over on the other side. So this is the main, oh wow, this is really nice. This is the main entrance right here. And then they do have a terrace just over here. All right, so from Gusto, the Italian a la carte restaurant, get a shot of the lazy river here. This is actually one of my favorite experiences here at Planet Hollywood, is the lazy river. I've wanted to go to a resort for a long time with the lazy river. We did the Atlantis tour a while back, I think the beginning of last year. And ever since then we haven't really had a chance to go on a lazy river, so really happy that this one's here because we've gone in this one a lot and it's been so relaxing. So this is the entranceway to the lazy river. They do have their own tubes that you can use, or you can bring your own as well. I do want to show you this FlowRider experience. I've done this before on the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, and it's a lot of fun, but it is very challenging, especially if you're like a seasoned wakeboarder or surfer. It's very different having the water come at you as opposed to you coming at the water from behind the boat. So, but yeah, this is the FlowRider experience. It's an additional charge, and I don't want to disturb them, but I'm going to find out how much it costs, and I'll put that up on the screen right now. Alright, so from FlowRider, we're going to take a look at the pool now, but you can see there's like bridges and stuff that you can go across to get to the other side. Okay, so I just looked it up. This is called Blue Lagoon, the Grotto Bar. So you can actually just walk in right here and go to Blue Lagoon, or if you take the lazy river, this is basically at the end of the lazy river, and it's really cool inside here. A lot of people stop off here. There's like rock structures and some cool vines growing up the pillars inside, and they have a full service bar in here that you can get drinks and take it with you on the lazy river, which is like a really cool experience. I'll give you a better shot of the lazy river. I would say the lazy river takes probably about 10 minutes to go around if you're not swimming or you're just going at the pace of the water. And yeah, it's quite fun. Over here is our next stop. I'm just gonna go around because I don't want to go through the water. There's a pool theater right here that they'll do some activities at during the day. And then we're gonna go check out the pool area and the bar in just a few seconds here. Another thing I'll mention too is, as you can see here, we've got swim out rooms here on this first level. So you can get swim out rooms if you're staying here at Planet Hollywood, Cancun. All right, so I'm just gonna go down towards the end of this walkway and I'll pick up the video from there. Picking up here at the pool bar here. So this is like a sort of a double. So we've got like a stand-up bar here, and then also it's got a pool bar as well. If we come around this corner, you can see it wraps all the way around and you can swim up and grab a drink from the bar here. So before I go and check this out a little bit further, I'm going to turn around this way, and I'll just point out, because there isn't too much to offer over here. This is the Shores Beach Club, and this is open for lunchtime. So you can come over here and grab some food. It's not open right now, but it's got some nice like seaside dining, and it's close to the pool. You can grab some food because you don't have to go all the way up to the buffet for lunchtime. So turning back over this way, we'll take a walk through the pool bar here, and I'll give you a look at the pool here. So this is the main pool. You can see there's lots of loungers, lots of shade, and then if we look over this way, there's cabanas as well that you can rent too. So I'll put the pricing up on the screen for the rentals for the cabanas, and there's some different options, and basically the options are what kind of champagne do you like, because that's the only thing that really changes with the cabanas here. So they come with like a TV, there's like a little sofa inside there, you got your own loungers, and then a little pool there too. So if we turn over this way, we can see the pool area here. This gets a little bit more energetic throughout the afternoon as the pool games start taking off. We've got some loungers in the pool here too. The one thing I haven't seen yet, and I'm a little surprised by that, is I haven't seen an accessible entrance into the pool yet. So just take note of that if you require that to get in the pool, but I haven't seen any accessibility entrances. We came here in the afternoon and didn't have a problem finding a chair, but it sort of depends on the time you come and what season you're in. So if we keep following over this way, the pool area continues here. You can see some Star Class cabanas over here that you can use if you're a Star Class member. And here's a bit better shot of the pool area right here. So coming over this way, we can see some washrooms just over here. And then this is the spot you're gonna be able to pick up pool towels just right there. So just in here, you can get some pool towels. Hello. And just one thing about the pool towels, it's actually quite nice here because there's not really like a capacity of a limited number of how many pool towels you can get. You can pretty much get as many as you want and refresh them all through the day. So if we turn over this way, this is going to lead down the pathway all the way past that hedge maze, the sports courts, and all the way back to the main lobby. We're going to turn around this way and walk through this. This is like the little Star Class area with these little cabanas. And then this is PH Experiences, where you can book any excursions or anything like that. And as we carry along, we're gonna walk over this bridge here, and this is gonna lead us to the beach area here. They do say to not use this like sandy area or this natural area over here to walk through, because it is sort of a protected area. So that's why these bridges are here. So I'll give you a little bit of a wayfinding from here. So if you kept walking back behind PH Experiences, that leads to the Star Class pool. I did show that in our adults only video, so you could take a look at that just to get an idea of what the Star Class pool looks like. And then the bridges are the same, just going over from those different areas over to the beach area. Looking out over this way, you can see these little huts here. This is where they do romantic dinners, and I could put some prices up on the screen if you're interested in booking a romantic dinner on the beach. And then turning over this way, this is where the beach bar is located for the Planet Hollywood Cancun, just here. So coming down the bridge then to the beach, we'll talk a little bit about the beach here, which is beautiful here in Costa Mujeres. We actually kind of planned this trip out because of the Costa Mujeres location. The beach is beautiful. Ooh, I just slipped. Oh, I just wanted to point that out actually. When you're coming down the bridge here, some of the sand can make it very slippery, so just be careful walking down the bridge there. So yeah, we chose this Costa Mujeres trip because we wanted to enjoy the beach this trip. We're going to go to Riviera Maya and do some hotels down there, but wanted to have a nice beach experience, so chose Costa Mujeres for its beautiful beach. You can see the sand here is like a nice powdered sugar kind of like texture, very white. And then the beach here, there is a little bit of seaweed that is kind of washed up in the nighttime, but it is like really, really nice. The water is pretty much clear. So the beach goes pretty far down here. So there's lots of loungers on the beach over here with umbrellas. Each one has their own umbrella. That little sign right there is the end of the Planet Hollywood beach, and then it goes in the public beach or other hotels. This is the beach bar just there. There's a good look at the hotel. Here's some water sports here like kayaks and the catamaran. A lot more loungers all the way down to, I don't know if you can see that flag in the distance there, but that's pretty much where the Planet Hollywood beach ends there. And I wish I did this tour on an earlier day because there basically was no seaweed on the beach. But still, I would say there's no seaweed really in the water at all right now anyways. So, but yeah, this is a beautiful beach to come to all year round. The water is usually pretty clear. So if you're a big beach person, this Costa Mujeres beach, Planet Hollywood, is a great place to be. So one thing I will kind of point out is a bit of a drawback. I don't think I mentioned it. Oh, I did mention a bit about the a la cartes and how busy they get, but some of the service was a little bit hit or miss sometimes, but sometimes I would say closer to the end of our trip, we had a few more hits than misses. This Cancun side, so what I'm seeing, all the activities, the splash pad, the lazy river, the arcade, all that kind of stuff, the superheroes. This is a great family resort. So if you can, if you want to book a nice family trip and you want your kids to be entertained with some modern amenities and some superheroes, some familiar movie scenes and things like that, this is a great place to be. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out where we're going next.